you know that moment at the end of us being like, you're cringe, you're cringe, that was pretty much spontaneous. That was pretty much just in the moment. They were like suddenly pointing at each other. You're cringe, you're cringe, you're cringe.
You're cringe. You're cringe. Why am I cringe? You're cringe. You're cringe. You're cringe. You're cringe. Huh? No, you're...
And then Ruze also was spontaneously, he was like, all right, I've had enough. Then he brings out his axe and like,
Shut up, shut up, no, shut up. No, I've had enough. That's it. Hey, wait, I'm out of bullets. Wait. Come back here.
And then, of course, the camera people were like, okay, time to zoom out. Time to zoom out. I mean, I always wanted to zoom out, but that was a perfect moment to zoom out. After the curtains closed, there was more running around. There's more running around because we were waiting for like cut, you know? So we were just, right? So, yeah, that's one of the stuff that'll just come up on the fly during the 3D that you wouldn't have thought if you were just writing it beforehand, because you wouldn't know. Actually, my initial plan really was to have all of the boys in this at the very end. My initial plan was to have all StarsEN, as many as we can, to be in this, because I had an excuse. I had an excuse. Puppeteer, right? I can't puppeteer alone. I need people to puppeteer. So that was my excuse to get all the Armors boys in there, because they told me, you know, if you add more, the more people you add, the longer the process becomes, because there's so many things to check, so many things to add. So I got all the Armors boys in there, and I really wanted to get, you know, Shinri, we were going to get Haka and everyone there, but, you know, schedules just didn't align, and, you know, it's probably going to be too much for the whole process. It'll take too long. But I also wanted to add them because, you know, I wanted more 3D stuff for us, right? And I think that was a perfect time. I remember thinking about it. It's like, damn, this would be a cool moment to have more 3D from the other boys, from the Tempest boys as well. You know, it doesn't have to be a big thing. We could just be like, oh yeah, woo, fight, yeah, attack, right? But, you know, at least Armis was included because, you know, it's our moment, right? It's our moment.